Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next season of the 100. This is season number 2, episode number 1, titled The 48. So, season 1, as if you guys have been watching along with me, um, I went from skeptical to full-on loving this series. I really love our characters. My favorites, Bellamy, Octavia. Clark is getting up there. Raven for sure is up there, although I'm not really sure what her fate's going to be. Murphy's kind of interesting. Don't really know what's going to happen with him. There's a lot of interesting scenarios and situations where we left off at last season, which is why I'm kind of eager to just to hop right into this. But I do kind of want to jog my memory a bit, just in case there's no, previously on the 100, because I feel like it's just going to jump right into what we're doing. Because how we ended the season was the Ark crash lands on Earth. Abby and the people on that station, they survived. They saw smoke off in the distance in the mountains. Um, and they believe it's another station that might have survived. I believe it's probably the Mountain Men or some sort of tribe by the mountains, maybe a new faction of some sort. I believe they're going to be walking into trouble. What else happened? Raven is probably dying at this point. Can't really remember what happened with her exactly last, but I remember she was shot in the spine. She was poisoned. She couldn't move her legs, and then all of a sudden she just kind of like keeled over. I think I don't remember if she actually died. No, she didn't die, because I would have been really mad about that, and I definitely would have remembered that. Lincoln took Octavia, so I figure they're gonna be off doing something, probably gathering, like reinforcements of some sort. Because I know you guys reminded me that Lincoln said something about. I guess I may have mentioned or I've gotten things confused that the Mountain Men that Lincoln's plan was to go to the Mountain Men, but apparently that's not true. The Mountain Men are the guys with the guns, the laser sights that have Clark and Monty, and I guess seemingly whoever else was in that area at the end of the season 1, after they incinerated the Grounders and Reapers. God, oh God, what else is about to happen? I feel like I just lost my train of thought, but yeah, there's interesting. The Mountain Men. The Mountain Men are the ones with guns. So, and you guys did remind me that there's people by the sea. I guess that's exactly the words Lincoln used, and I guess I kind of just mixed those two up in my head for some reason. But so there's another faction or another group of people. I guess a tribe of people there. Um, I guess we'll find out what happens, but Clark and Monty being in the White Room in like some sort of quarantine area, almost like it's under military lock and key, which is very interesting. Makes me like think about all these scenarios that could happen, because I knew last season was just going to end with some sort of mind fuckery, plot twist, and I didn't expect that to happen. And because we've seen characters, that I've seen on Battlestar Galactica, it's giving me that kind of Battlestar Galactica type of feel. And just a quick spoiler, so if you don't want to know what happens in Battlestar Galactica, don't listen, or just jump ahead a couple of I guess 30 seconds or so. But because Battlestar Galactica ends with the survivors being kind of like the starting point of modern day humans. Like all that took place in the past. And I know people were kind of split on that ending and how the narrative took place or whatever, but I was actually a fan of it and I didn't expect it, and I actually do kind of like that. It's interesting and ironic considering how we're all so slaves to technology, and Battlestar Galactica was about man versus machines and blah 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 blah. So that was fun. And that makes me think that there's going to be something similar here. I feel like there's going to be some sort of time travel, or maybe some sort of interdimensional. I'm just throwing things out there. I could be completely wrong. So don't get mad, okay? If I'm just throwing shit out there. But I'm feeling like, since it's sci-fi and we've already done some sci-fi-ish tropes, not like it's a bad thing, but it's starting to check off certain things in my mind, like, okay, if we saw that, we might see this. You know what I mean? So I'm very interested hopping into this. Oh, and we have Anya as a prisoner. Don't really know exactly why she did what she did, other than to save her own self and possibly maybe side with us and we'll work against Tristan somewhere down the line. That's just what I'm assuming. I could be totally wrong. But that's totally cool. I think I'm just gonna wrap that up because I've been talking for 5 minutes, so I know you guys are probably like, just start the damn episode already. But I just want to just, refresh myself. And of course, if you guys, think I'm like missing out on something integral to the plot or whatever, missing out on a crucial detail, please, as long as there's no spoilers, drop it in the comments. I want to know everything going forward as long as it doesn't spoil the narrative. So, that being said, I do want to hop into this, but if you guys want to avoid the YouTube highlights and watch this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available right now on Patreon. Links in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. Let's stop talking. Let's strap in. Let's stop and watch the season premiere of the 100. Season 2, Episode 1, the 48. That's already a pretty grim number and a grim title in of itself, but let's see what's happening. All right, guys, here we go. I'm assuming that art means something. That piece of art, some sort of hidden meaning to it. Are they reshooting? Oh, I thought they were re-showing us what we saw. Oh my god, that kind of scared me. Okay, so Monty's gone.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Monty's not dead. Nah, no way. They wouldn't kill him between seasons, would they? How long has it been? Because you'd think she tried this already, right? Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Where's my friend? Take me to him. Clark, you're bleeding. How do you know my name?
Yeah.
Southern Park. How do they know my name? I don't know. I just need my key card.
What the hell is this?
Containment breach! Containment breach! Where the hell am
Oh shit. Who's with him?
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, saw that coming. We didn't even see his face, didn't even have a name. Obviously a dunner. Goner.
Drink.
Hmm?
You're lucky. I need to keep one of you alive to talk to the commander.
I'm surprised they don't know that they're being followed.
Alaic Octavia, come Skype crew and a gaff, go through clean.
Clear.
Come again?
Why do I even have to learn this? You speak English.
When we get to the sea, you need to sound like one of us.
Then we have time. Tell me about this one.
Rekha Sharma. I know her. That's another actress from Battlestar Galactica.
Lincoln, we are not going back to your village. You know what they do to traitors.
Bane. Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne. Oh man. Oh! This is Lincoln right here. No. Murphy. Ah, bastard.
It's okay.
No, wait.
It's okay, Raven. Don't.
I'd be like, stay right there. Damn. Fucking hell, man. What do you want? Is he about to tell us that he was like coerced or forced to do this, or I don't know.
Hello, Clark.
There we go. There's
How's your arm?
the other Cylon. Spoilers.
Maya has something to say first anyway.
I'm not pressing charges.
What?
Thank you, Maya. You can get your treatment now.
Pressing charges? What could Clark possibly lose?
Mr. President.
President? What is this place?
Oil paint. You're an artist too.
Who told you that?
Your people did. They also said you were their leader. Looks like you and I have a lot in common.
Are they related somehow? Grandpa, maybe?
How many of us did you capture?
48, including you.
We still have people out there.
The patrol brought in everyone they could find.
What about the Ark?
If there were survivors, we will bring them in too. You have my word. Change and meet me in the hall.
I mean, they call her princess. Might as well dress like one, right? You know, girls like to feel pretty, right? So. Oh, look at that. Has she ever... Like, does she even know what they are? That's another question. Like, high heels, like, what purpose do these serve? She just wants it for a weapon. Fucking hell. I love Clark. I didn't think I was gonna like Clark at first, but I like her.
You know it's survivable. Why would you stay here?
It's not survivable for us.
Is it, like, radioactive?
The grounders who couldn't survive in the radiation didn't. Your DNA ran the same gauntlet as the grounders.
I'm really feeling this season. I like this. This is cool.
First, give me the heel.
Ah, okay.
Welcome to Mount Weather.
Mount Weather.
After what?
Monty.
Finn and Bellamy?
Clark, they didn't make it.
Don't say that.
What about Raven?
What are you doing here, Murphy?
Dying. Same as you.
How many more out there?
None.
Damn, man. Raven's gonna die. I had to prepare myself for it. Fuck.
Come on, get down on your side.
I forgot that he has some sort of medical training because he was working with Octavia and Clark, right?
Why are you helping me?
Redemption arc
Die
time.
alone.
Imagine if Murphy and Raven become
I
a
know
thing.
you're scared, but we are warriors.
Damn! Oh, fuck! Man. God, that would have been epic if he speared his ass. Fuck. F5! Sorry. If you firemen carry somebody, I'm always gonna think like a wrestling move. What the fuck?
I need you to tell me everything you've seen. Every room, every hallway.
Look around you, Clark. There's no one hunting us here. First time in our lives we're not hungry. Why would we want to leave?
Does she feel like this is a cult or something?
They're looking for survivors, and they're way better equipped to find them than we are.
This place is too good to be true.
She might be right. I don't blame Jasper and Monty for liking this place, though.
No chocolate in space, huh?
The space sucked.
Tell that to Jeff Bezos. You see blocking Clark? What's going on, man?
It's Maya, right?
Jasper's trying to, like, you know, connect. Y'all had to do that right now?
She took my key card.
Damn. I want to see what happens, though. There has to be a reason why there's so much security. Unless she finds out there was people responsible for destroying the Earth. And they're trying to, like, keep that under wraps. Emergency.
No! If you pull that lever, these people will die.
How did they get to Clark so quickly?
Listen to me. We are safe here. Because of you. We're safe. Throw that away by pulling this one.
Hold it right there. Hands up.
Definitely a prisoner now.
Let me guess. Mommy and Daddy didn't love you?
No, they loved me.
Story time?
Are you gonna cry, Murphy? Tell me. I want to know. How does a kid who's loved by his parents turn into a murdering psychopath?
Right, because Raven doesn't have anybody. Okay. I definitely want to hear this. Better be a good story. So, Let's hear it.
He gets the flu. His father steals medicine that turns out wouldn't help anyway. Gets floated for it. His mother, she starts drinking pretty heavily. Last words she says to him before he finds her is that he killed his father.
Damn. Okay. Aww. I feel for Murphy. Like, he's a complex character, and I like that. He's layered, he's complicated. Did they just kill Tristan like that? Who did this? Oh shit!
We're here now.
I got chills.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Abby's here. Okay. And another random group of random people.
Back to the dropship.
Hey, where's Clark?
Captured.
Is she all right?
Anything more from Jaha?
No, nothing in the past hour.
How long's it been? Because he's probably out of air by now.
Help her.
Raven, honey, it's Abby.
She's gonna think it's like an angel or something.
Clark's not here. I don't know where she is.
Where is everyone?
Oh shit, they're about to kill Murphy.
Place him under arrest.
Oh shit.
You don't understand. Murphy murdered 2 of our people. He shot another when he tried to hang Bellamy.
I don't care. You are not animals. There are rules.
Oh we got police now. Ooh. Kane, are you back to being a bad guy now? Damn. Interesting dynamic. We're like switching up things. I like this. Keeping things fresh.
Now sleep. Get back with the antidote as soon as I can.
Like in the picture. That's Abraham Lincoln, right? Is this the Americas? Has to be, right?
Lose the handcuffs.
This does kind of remind me of that. What was that storyline from The Walking Dead?
If you'd
The
like.
governor.
You've been outside?
Yes. 56 years ago. For 5 minutes.
What?
When the first of what we call the outsiders appeared. Before that, we thought we were all there was. My father opened the doors. Within a week, 54 people were dead from the exposure. My mother and sister among them. Patrols have swept the area and found no evidence of survivors, either at your camp or from the Ark. I've ordered them to keep searching.
I need to see for myself.
I'm sorry, I can't allow that. I'm doing this for your own good, Clark.
Maybe he just wants to keep people here. To try to keep his own society. So he can be in charge. He doesn't want another leader. Maybe that's what's up.
These men will show you to your room.
And if I try to leave?
Please don't test me, Clark.
I thought we weren't a prisoner. Yeah, see? I feel like he's doing it with the best intentions, but...
We go with Kane to Alpha Station. We get reinforcements, weapons. Then we find our friends. How many more of us will be dead by then? Abby says Raven needs surgery or she's gonna die.
Abby, get ready to move out.
She's leaving a message for Clark. Someone else is gonna see that. Fuck. She's gonna like it. I'm very interested to see where we go this season. Because I have like a bunch of ideas in my head. So far, really strong start to the season. Nice. She's back to drawing. And it's not even on her cell, floor. Oh. She's trying to figure this place out. I mean, she's smart, but she's keeping 1 foot in, 1 foot out. She's playing it safe. Playing along for now. Clark is smart. She knew she can't keep fighting, otherwise they're probably gonna kill her. Camp Jaha. Oh.
It's a good idea.
Have we heard from him?
No, sir. Still radio silence.
I'm still holding out hope that he'll find a way down to Earth.
Mr. Chancellor?
Fuck, he is the Chancellor. I didn't even think about that.
I'm so tired.
That's not a good thing to hear when you're by yourself and
Tell Kane
desperate.
and Abby, as long as they work together, everything will be okay. You remind them of that.
Who are you talking to?
Jaha. They will meet again.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no baby on here. Whoo boy, guys. That was a premiere. So when it comes to like season premieres of shows like this, there's certain things I like look out for. In terms of where we take the narrative, characters, scenarios. Are we keeping things fresh? Like, do we have a clear idea of what we're doing this season? All those boxes are checked. Like, I am really loving the direction we have, because now Clarke is, like I mentioned during the reaction, she has 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this new society where this president, now I don't recall the name, maybe we didn't hear it yet, but he says that he has a society here, and he picked up the 48 survivors that he was able to find at the end of season 1. So he has a society here. They have fresh water. They have a farm. They have everything they need to survive. And he even mentioned that he went outside one time for 5 minutes 57 years ago. And the reason why he's so like closed off from wanting to go outside and why he's so kind of strict, even though he claims that there are no prisoners here, but he's so strict on having Clarke stay, is because he doesn't want to lose people. He wants to kind of make up for the sins of his father, at least in his eyes. That's kind of what I'm getting, because he said his father opened the doors once, and he said soon after, like, dozens of people died because of the radiation. And I do want to get into the radiation talk in just a minute, because that in of itself was interesting, because it was an idea that I didn't think of. So Clarke, in this desperation trying to escape, when Jasper and Monty have kind of acclimated to their new surroundings and are digging the pie, digging the cake, there's people around. Hey, there's a pretty girl named Maya. Who knows? Maybe Jasper and Maya are going to hit it off. Who knows? Monty and Jasper are happy. There are other characters here. There are people. There are high society people. There's all sorts of people here keeping this place afloat. And I think that's going to be very interesting, especially following the conversation that the president had with Clarke to kind of try to reason with her. It's like, you don't have to be afraid. They kind of like bonded over painting, which I think was kind of interesting because there's that parallel between them. And I don't know if it was kind of like a subtle hint or a subtle jab, but in my mind, I was thinking maybe this guy's threatened by her, because he mentioned when they first met, it's like, hey, there's something we have in common. We're both leaders. But he wants to obviously be in charge by, I don't know if he's doing this maliciously or on purpose, but I feel like he's going in with this with the best intentions. I don't think there's anything clearly evil about him, even though there was that musical sting where he's like telling Clarke, don't push it if you try to leave. And we kind of just like have kind of push it on his face. He has that kind of smile. It wasn't evil. It was just kind of like a smile with that musical sting. So it can be interpreted negatively, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it just feels like he's just a kind old man who wants to do things right and not have the reputation that his father had. Was, they had a good thing, but then they took their chance and then they sent dozens of people to their deaths. So that's neat. Yeah, outside of that, I definitely want to see the rest of that. Clarke starting to fill in the map. She did notice that there's no exits. And there's the big thing about radiation out there. I kind of figured that was going to come into play, but not in the sense that it was explained. So they explained it actually really well, and it actually it makes sense in my mind. They said that basically the grounders out there, their DNA is apparently, I'm trying to think of a good word to explain this, but their DNA is used to the radiation. So over time, the grounders that survived the radiation passed on through their genes and DNA, so apparently they were more resilient to the radiation. So over time, the strongest ones would be able to survive, and the people that were in the bunker or wherever they are in that Mount Weather, right? They're the ones that they can't be exposed to radiation or they'll die. That's why they were kind of freaked out when Clark broke out and had Maya by the throat with the glass shard, and she was just walking in on people having dinner. It's like, what the hell? People are like, contamination breach, So, and they even made mention that 10 more minutes, and I guess people would have started dying or something. But very interesting take there. I want to see what they're doing with Anya, because we saw what they're doing with Clark, and they're giving her the fancy treatment, they're giving her paints, they're giving her clothes. I feel like when they reveal what they're doing with Anya, because they picked up everybody that was there, and we haven't seen Anya yet. And Anya is another leader. Anya is the opposition. I feel like with Anya, when we see her, she's going to be strung up, she's going to be tortured, and she's going to maybe find a way to work with Clark. They'll get each other out of here, and maybe that'll be like the first step towards Clark's people and Anya's people kind of making amends, because Tristan's dead at this point. So who knows? It'll be kind of like Clark and Anya. This is in my mind. Clark and Anya are going to become their own thing, and they're going to be taking on, eventually down the line, Kane and his police force, as well as the president. I feel like Kane and the president are going to be thinking alike, and Clark and Anya are going to be thinking alike, and we're going to have two oppositions, or two separate factions, fighting each other for control of what happens to Camp Jaha at this point. So there's a lot of stuff happening right now, guys. I'm really, really, really enjoying the season. What a great way to kick off a new story. And of course with Murphy too. Ooh, that's going to be interesting, especially with Murphy and Raven. Raven didn't rat out Murphy, but then Bellamy couldn't hold in his emotions, and I don't blame him, because Murphy did come back and wanted to screw us over, and even destroyed all their, gunpowder, even destroyed their ship, their camp. And now he's back here getting aid. So yeah, I would feel a certain type of way too if I was Bellamy, but damn, man. Then of course Bellamy was tased, and Kane's like, you're not animals. Place him under arrest. And I'm like, holy shit. These guys are coming down here to restore order, which is why I think Kane and the president are going to get along well. I feel like once they meet, Kane's going to side with him, and Clark is going to be against it. Anya's going to be against it. Anya and Clark are going to work together. I'm calling it right now. Anya and Clark are going to work together. If I am wrong, you all can laugh at me. It is okay. But in my mind, Clark and Anya are going to work together to get out of this situation. So, calling it now. Other than that, I want to talk about the end. Was Jaha hearing things? There's no way there's a baby on the ark, right? Like, it's just him just hearing things. Like, it's basically the ghosts of his past coming back to haunt him. Maybe in the next episode or in a future episode, we'll see him kind of like being haunted by visions of his life. Maybe Wells will come back, like memories or visions or something like that, before his final breath or something like that. Yeah, I'm very interested. I can't wait to hop into the next episode. And I did notice that this season is 3 episodes longer than the first, so we have 16 episodes to work with. I didn't mean to see that. I was just kind of, on Netflix, I was clicking over to the next season, and it said, Season 2, 16 episodes. So I was like, oh shit, nice. So, 16 episodes, 1 episode down, thought it was really good. If I had to get a rating, I'd probably give it a 9, to be honest. Like, it set up a lot of things. I'm very intrigued on where things are going to be going. The characters are all really good. And I just like how we're steering the ship. So, that being said, I'm just going to leave it there. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see the next episode right now, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, it helps me, it helps the channel grow, all that good stuff. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time with the next reaction for Season 2 of The 100. Cannot wait to see what happens next. So much good stuff is ahead, and I can't wait to see it all happen and unfold. So, till then, adios.